Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you, boss?
Good man. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything is good. Um,
You still alone? I mean, your wife's not come back yet?
oh no, they got back.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Yeah, they got back on Tuesday, last Tuesday.
Oh, I see.
It's not bad. It's a US holiday, but apparently it's not that big of a holiday, so you should see some sort of momentum
All
here.
right. Well, that can be taken the wrong way. Maybe I meant that some people are still working.
Yeah. I would say whoever's trying to trade today, just proceed with caution, knowing that it's a US holiday. Like if we were to compare this with the 4th of July, it's a big difference. GJ, on the other hand, has a very high potential to come up to retest the resistance which it had on Asian session. That resistance it formed right over here, 143, 340, 330. Took a nice little buy down here. Closed it, didn't really hold it up till this point.
Chris, did you took it?
Hang on, I've just turned my mic on. Morning, guys.
Hey, good morning, Chris.
Morning, dude. How are you doing, mate? You all
Good.
good?
Good, mate. You're good, mate.
Yes, mate. Yes, mate.
Good night.
Where did you take entries for? I just heard you talking about GJ buys this morning.
Buys.
Asian or today?
Oh, it was today. I took them around.
Right now, no? Like 1 hour ago.
No. That was like 142, 950, 960.
Were you still looking on 30-minute, or did you look at 15 for that?
Oh, the 30-minute. Like when the 30-minute, this candle broke the high of the previous one, yeah. I wanted to enter, but it moved really fast, so I entered late.
So I was looking. Yeah, that's the thing. I was looking on 15 at that point. How it created support on 15. And then how it started to make its way up.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't too sure at that point. To be honest, I was too cautious because of the way it's been moving recently. So I just wanted to be.
Yeah.
I was a little bit cautious, to be honest. I was waiting to get above 43,300.
Yeah, myself. The only thing that was on my side was that the 30-minute broke the high, so I was like, well, it's reached a massive support. The 4-hour was just falling.
Yes.
So, I mean, it had to do some. I'm like, well, the worst that's going to happen is going to stop me out, but it broke the high, so it needs some retracement.
I was a bit indecisive. I kind of called it on the stream, to be fair. And
you called it, man.
And I was
4 hour wait,
etc. Yeah, I just wasn't massively confident. It's Monday, there's no risk, no rush. There'll be plenty more. I mean, if we get above 43,300-ish, I think, in my opinion, we've got a long way to play. But yeah, good trade, dude.
Above 43,300.
Yeah, in my opinion, I'm just looking a little bit more long term, like I did last week. Same thing. Yeah, but that was the Asian stuff. Yeah, above all that mess and that open and close from last week, I think we could have some more further potential. I have to wait and see. But yeah, that's a good entry, Rakeel.
Thank you.
That's your that's confidence stuff, man. Just knowing, innit, and just taking it. That's good.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot of times though too. Also, I thought about the fact that okay, well, GG has fallen this much. Someone will be taking sells here for it to continue down.
For sure.
But it had to do some sort of retracement.
Because we kind of, when we were looking on that 30-minute, like you got there, how it formed the support on the 3 previous candles, and it did close but low, and it had a chance to take a trade as a little sell down. But I'm overall bullish, you see, so I'm a lot longer term. So yeah, there was options either way, I think. But yeah, that's a good shout. Oh, I think I've got someone in a double. Hang on.
Now GJ is in a predicament over here because, you know, it made a low down here at 142.850. It's tapping into a resistance. This is a liquidity area because, like, look at this candle. This candle created a big wick before falling, so it broke the high of the previous 1, 2, 3 candles and then continued down. So this move up was a liquidity grab. So I would call this a liquidity area. So now once this, I think price made a low. If we get any, like, you know, resistance confirmations here with bearish candles, then there's a high chance price is going to come down to retest that low. If they are bearish confirmations, which means you need to wait for candles to close. So far we're still moving up, so, you know, like, there's no confirmation to sell. Can you post Zoom ID in Ted's chat? Yes, I forgot my password to the Forex family website. I was trying to log in, I forgot the password. Maybe Carlos can post it. Right, Carlos? No? Yeah? Ooh. Harry is leaving the royal family. God damn. What's this? Gold, 30-minute buys. I don't know. I'd be cautious about these buys, man. I mean, I know what you're thinking. It's going to go up, but then you got this resistance here too. You're buying at resistance. Take a look at this. Yeah, see? This is resistance here. You can't buy at resistance, mate. You have to wait for it to break up.
Yeah, that's a typical error I usually make.
Yep. Oh, wow. Look at this one. This chart is awesome. Awesome chart. But I think what you need to do is do this here too. Now it's even better. So if you get a rejection here, there's a high chance price can come down to retest the low. Right here. Oh yeah, that too.
So Raja, for gold,
Hmm.
looking on the 1 hour, I want to just understand your thoughts, I guess, on a potential fake out and, like, seeing if you would enter upon the break of the resistance you mentioned, or kind of maybe enter right away.
Enter above this resistance here.
On the 1 hour, though.
Yep. Yes, the same resistance here.
Right.
Yes, the same resistance here. Because now it's just ranging. It's ranging between 1559 and like 1560.50. So it would need to break above. Glenn, you've been looking a lot of fake outs, right?
Yeah, I have.
Most of the conversations we have are like about. It's hilarious.
There's a lot of logic behind them, because if it's not going to break out one way, it's going to go the other way. So
oh yeah,
a lot of sense.
Oh, 100%. I believe it that too. Like, if it can't go one way, it's got to go the other way. Like, you know, price only moves up and down, up or down. So you're basically looking at this was support here. This bearish candle broke it, and now if this 1 hour candle closed back up, so this move down would be a fake up.
Yeah, exactly. And a retest of the 4 hour high it made.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or daily resistance.
Yeah. Oh, so you're looking for a move down or up?
Up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think a better confirmation is going to be above 1560.50. That would be a much better and a safer confirmation. Oh, brother, what's this? If price closes above resistance, there's high probability it's gonna go up. Yep, exactly. Ooh, GJ 15-minute broke the half the 15-minute candle. GJ is currently heading bullish. Can you recover your password? Oh, can you? Zoom is better than YouTube for me. I can't pay YouTube on Instagram. I don't know. Who else is here in Carlos? Alright, let's see if I can recover this password.
I'm back. People trying to sell me stuff at my door, man.
Oh, what they're trying to sell?
Man, windows and stuff, man. It's too early in the morning for that. It's cold as well.
It's midday. How is it too early?
Well, it's always too early to come to my house and sell me stuff. I ain't buying. So and I've got new windows. That's so annoying.
Hey, in Zoom, is someone here in Zoom who's also in Ted's group on the Forex family?
No, I'm not in Ted's one.
Yeah, I forgot my password. Oh, Vinny, yeah. Vinny, just paste the link here. Just paste the link in that New York chat, please. Man, the problem is I have one long password, and for every account I change the combination of capital letters. So now I forgot what capital letters are used for that account.
Yeah, I do that. I'll add a number at the end or something.
Yeah, now I'm just like, fuck's sakes. Yeah, so see now your JPY, whoever's trying to trade your JPY, it's ranging. So when you see something that's ranging, you would be more inclined to do, well, I'm going to do this. But someone who's trying to trade a range, they would be more inclined to do this. They'll go to the 4 hour. And usually when people don't trade the 4 hour, they will start to look at the 4 hour because the small time frames are going to be ranging. So that would mean you're trying to force a trade. And you can't do that. Ooh, look at the daily here. Mm-hmm. Can this daily flip bearish?
Yeah, it's got no wick, man.
Yeah. So we need a break below this area here for the daily to flip bearish. So waiting. EJ is equals to waiting. Gold is equals to waiting.
You've got some strong yen news tonight as well. Tonight for me, that could have a play in that Euro JPY as well.
Oh yeah. Interest rates.
Yeah, man.
What's this chart? Oh, can't open the chart. I need some advice on when to close positions. I take a trade, get about 7 pips up, and then when I should be taking profits, I can stop or break even and can just go. Is this where I should be closing? Well, the thing is, you first need to identify a range, right? So let's say we were looking at this GJ buy here. So this range from down here to up over here to 143, 200 was like 14, 15 pips. So when you have a, like, let's say a 15 to 20 pips, it's really easy for a trade to go into 7 to 10 pip profit. So in my case, when something is running in 7 to 10 pip profits, I'm securing. I'm looking to secure those positions, put stops at break even, and let it run if it wants to go up or down. You know, but in my case, I'm always looking to secure. I took a buy earlier on around like 142, 950. I probably let it run for like 6 pips, 5, 6 pips. I should have held it too.
Oh, did you close the whole position?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I closed everything.
Mm-hmm.
I had a nice sell overnight too, so I wasn't really worried.
Oh, did you do? Oh, cool, man. Oh, good. You know, I did see there was some moves in Asia. Yeah, GJ's acting kindly right now.
Yep. Heading bullish. and head towards 300. 143, 300.
Yeah, I jumped on that that lower wick to fill that one to the left, that bullish one, bearish one. I know it's kind of in the top of the range, but I thought we should push through.
Since today is a US holiday, does it mean gold will have little volume? Yep. It does mean gold will have little volume, but you know, sometimes when there are holidays, there is sufficient volume in the market too. So I guess it depends on the kind of holiday as well.
I was going to say, someone said this morning it's not a massive important holiday. Well, it's important holiday, but it's still people work, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not sure how important that one is, to be honest.
Yeah, but looking at the technical levels on gold, if it's going to go to 1560, no, 1562, it needs to break above this mini resistance there.
Yeah.
And then your stops could be around, 1560.
Mm-hmm.
Below the 30-minute candle. And
yeah, it looks good on 15 as well. It's like it's created a little wick to push up.
yeah. What's this? If this high gets broken, then this move would be considered to be a fake out. Target up over here. Yep, looks good. So now what you got to do is you need to identify if the target is going to be up over here. You have a target, right? But you don't have a stop loss. Like, where's the stop loss? You have a target, no stop loss. Does that make sense? No. So you got to have a stop loss. So in this case, I would have a stop loss below the 30-minute candle if we get a break above, 1560, 50 or 1560, 60. So whenever you do analysis, you have a target, but you should also have a stop loss.
Did you use your new toy for your entry this morning?
Yes.
Yeah, did it work?
Yeah, it's working.
Awesome. Nice, dude. Nice.
It's working. At first, we were having issues with executing on market price, but there was some little,
A few little tweaks.
Yeah, a few little tweaks.
Oh, that's good, man. Nice. Well done.
Yeah, but it's working great.
Good.
The good thing is it won't work if your MetaTrader screen is not open.
Ah, that's clever.
Like if it's not on the front.
So it's got to be the active screen. That makes sense. That's good. Ah, nice. Better place an order then. That's good, man. It's nice news.
No, it's really good. I've been using it for the past week.
So it's nice when a plan comes together.
Yeah, one good thing is on the screen it shows exactly, what your risk is, how many trades you're going to take to blow your account, and stuff like that. So
I like that when I was looking at your IG Live stuff about 10 minutes ago, actually, from what you did yesterday. They're really good. It's nice to see on the screen. It's clear.
Yes.
It's very clear.
And the great thing about it is that you just put the risk, and doesn't matter how many pips you're gonna risk. It just adjusts it automatically.
Oh yeah,
That's a hassle. Sometimes you don't know.
Man,
you risk a bit more, a bit less.
That's been helping a lot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's ever so clever.
Like
because stops are always different. Well, should be, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, size might differ. Sometimes you risk 10 pips, maybe another day you risk 15.
Yep, it's very clever.
Yeah, so no matter where you move your stop loss, the risk will adjust. Like the lot size will change automatically. So you don't have to open the calculator and do calculations and come back.
Yeah, it's good to be able to trust something like that. It's nice. It's helpful.
Yeah, I've been using a script for it for the last few years.
Yeah, same. I've got a EA that does a similar thing, but it doesn't. I can't move it after and then it adjusts, if that makes sense. So it's a good upgrade.
Can you do GPAUD? No. If you look at the screen, it says don't say look at this or look at that. You need to post a chart. You need to post a chart. See now, the 30-minute candle, it closed bullish. at resistance in this liquidity area. So I'd be looking to see if this new candle breaks the low of the previous one for the potential to come back down to 143. So that'd be something I'd be looking for. Man, I've spent a lot of hours just watching candles form and break the highs and lows and just predicting where the next candles are going to go. Because if you can predict a candle move, that's your trade.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad. If you add up all the hours we spend looking at this, it'll be super amounts. So much information.
Yeah. I use LastPass for 10 years. Oh, LastPass. Yeah, see, the thing with me using those services like, password keepers is that it's like someone might steal my passwords. Like, I'm very paranoid about that. Like, it's not even I have my information, I have other people's information, Like,
yeah,
I keep...
write all mine down in a book. There's no way I can remember them all, but they're all different. If someone got that book, oh my god.
Yeah, the thing is, I keep notes on people. So those notes are very important. I keep notes and tabs on people I talk to, interact with.
That sounds scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was in silence.
I've got information on everyone.
Well, behavior. Yeah, well, because if someone does something, and I don't have a nice memory, so just open my book. I look at the notes. I'm like, okay,
it's like fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'm just like personality of this guy, why he did it. I think it's very important, man. Like, you should understand the person who tries to fuck you over.
Yeah, you can analyze them people.
Yeah, like this one guy, he owed me money and then he ran away, and then I was looking at the book and I remembered he sent me money like around a year ago from his ex-girlfriend's account. So we got her name, her number, and now she's been contacted to let us know where he is. So that, yeah, so
clever, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like being on the stream anymore. I'll keep tabs on things like that, to be honest. Know who's trustworthy.
Ooh, see, gold is still ranging here. See, now for gold, if you have a target to the upside, of course now you need a target to the downside too, right? So you look left, and this is how you look for targets. So let's go to our thing over here. So if this support breaks, you have a candle that went up, no problem, candle went up, no problem, candle went up, no problem. Then you had some sort of ranging here, right? So when you find there was some sort of range, you draw a zone. You're like, okay, perfect, this is my zone here now. And if this is your zone, the thing is now when you measure it, this is what? Around it's like 10-15 pips away. Man, I thought it would be more. Now the reason
that looked like a lot more for some reason. I thought that was gonna be like 30.
Yeah.
It's tight range right now.
And the reason it's so small is because of the holiday, because there's no volume. And volume is determined by the size of the candles. Like if you look at GJ candles have a lot more volume. Like the previous 30-minute candle, this was 14 pips. If you look at gold, this candle here on gold was like 10 pips. The 30-minute candle. So there's way less volume in gold than GJ. If you look at EJ has way less volume. And if you look at UJ here, if you look at the biggest candle on UJ, oh wow, 6 pips. God damn. 6 pips.
Bank it.
That was NFP, man.
Wow, we are balling over here. 6 pip move. And then a full reversal, man. Imagine someone waited half hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, and I'd break even. That's crazy.
Yeah, just made up your spread. That was...
Yeah. What do you think about correlation? If I get a signal in 2 GDP pairs, should I divide risks? I think you're overthinking. You should just focus on one pair, let's say GJ. If you just focus on GJ, right? So on GJ, what you see is that the 30-minute candle broke the low of the previous one. If this closes bearish, there's a higher chance that it can continue moving down to 143. And that's a good trade idea, actually. 15 minutes is ranging after a move up, range, break lows, and boom, down to 143. Yeah, it's good. So you gotta wait.
Where would you go with the stop loss above that last wick?
Yeah, it's gonna be above the 30-minute candle, like right over here.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what.
So as it starts to form bearish, I'm gonna, like, you know, then you should bring your stop down to the high of this current candle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We got charts coming in here. Oh, what's this? If price closes, this short-term trade bias is bullish to go for longs. Get long on bulls. I think you should also focus on what would make it go down. Like if you have two biases planned out in the chart, then you won't be confused if price goes one way. You know, like if you're looking for buys and price goes down, you'll be like, oh, why the fuck did it go down? You know. But if you're anticipating buys and sells, then if it starts to go down, you'll be ready. You know, then you'll be more fluid in executing. You're like, okay, perfect. Sells are making sense now.
Yeah, it's all about having that plan in place for the options.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
Oh.
Yeah, so UJ is also ranging here. Hard, heavy range. No volume at all because of the USD bank holiday. Why is this celebrated anyway?
It's Thingy's birthday, isn't it?
It's called Martin Luther King.
Oh.
It's birthday. What was it?
That's
birthday?
Spanish. That's black. Spanish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was yeah, I've seen him on TV in black and white.
You seen him on TV? He's dead. He's been dead for years.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Very influential figure.
Mm-hmm.
He started the movement for
Black Panthers.
Oh yeah, like for the Black Freedom, was it?
Black Panthers.
Black. No, he wasn't like the Black Panther movement. It was a civil rights movement.
Civil rights.
Yeah, Black Panther was something else, man.
That's a club, no?
Come on, Mac.
What's up, mate?
I have a dream.
That's it. Yeah,
GJ will come to 143.
No, I don't have that dream. That's not the other dream.
I have a dream. Ooh, some countries we can't ship. We can't ship to some countries because there's no tracking number for those countries. Because the postal service sucks. You know how much stuff has gotten lost in Colombia and Chile and Philippines?
Yeah, I bet there's loads.
Damn. There's no tracking number. And to Kenya and South Africa, oh man. Yeah, see, Black Panther and Martin Luther King were two different things.
No, they were not.
Yeah, they were two different things. Martin Luther King had the same ideology as Black Panthers, but he didn't support the movement of Black Panthers because they were violent.
Yeah, he's about free rights or something, wasn't it? I think.
King was not non-violent.
He was non-violent, but the Panthers were violent. But the same ideologies.
King didn't start Black Panthers.
No, he did not. He never said that.
Huey Newton.
There we go. See, Huey Newton and Bobby Seale started Black Panthers.
Huey Newton. Yeah.
I bet $300,000 you don't even know who those two people are.
Man, you don't even have $300,000. Talking about $300,000. All right, look at this 15-minute closing bearish. 2 minutes.
Someone said Tupac started Black Panthers.
Tupac.
Yeah, this guy literally like went full fucking hammer on me. Like, Jesus. It's the same time. Probably Rakeel was a Black Panther back in his teenager days. Now he's being prosecuted.
I think this could be another Float Monday. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I still think it's going to come down here to 143 and then continue down to 142.900. I think the only volume is going to be in the pound pairs.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. How much should I increase my lot size after my first profitable month? Well, you see how much percentage you've gained and you increase your lot size based on that percentage. I think that's the right way to increase lot size. Wow, this thing is just going to keep dropping here. This is so awesome. Whenever price makes a low or a high, it will, a very, very high chance it will always retest it. And for the last, I think 2 years or a year and a half, that's been the only trades I've been taking.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like I'm gonna scan through the pairs and I'll see if pound is making a low. Then I'm like, okay, perfect. It's making a low. It's gonna retest that low. Or if something like gold, if it's ranging, they'll be like, yeah, it's just ranging, so I'm probably going to wait for a break or might just not look at it again at all.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did all morning with gold. It got to a point where I actually thought we were going to break at one point, but then we got a little rejection off the level I was looking at.
Yeah.
That was the end of it then. It's making its way up though. If you're looking at it on 4 hour, it's gradually moving up. I'm still looking at buys over 62 myself, but that was my plan from last week.
Oh yeah. That 1562 level is very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get past it, I think we've got some good game, like real good spots.
Yeah. Like we made a good support at 1556. There's a great support made over there. Now it just needs to create another support at 1559 to continue moving bullish.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, big range.
If you're looking on the hour now on gold, it's quite a decent support where we are now.
Yeah.
So it could well be a little wick back to continue if we get the momentum, but like I said, it's volume, isn't it? If we don't get none, then
oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Because the previous 1 hour closed bullish.
I'm just paying attention because if it does, it might wick back into the previous zone to get some legs, but I don't think we've got the volume right now. GJ1 has not got a top wick yet, so it's like, I don't know. I reckon it's going to flip and fly up.
Yeah, see, so now the 15-minute candle closed, the 30-minute candle still open, so it should have no business breaking the high of the 30-minute candle.
Should it? No.
So that would be a very aggressive stop loss right there and potential TP down here.
Roger, would you have executed on this trade upon the break of the 30-minute low, or would you have waited for a close on this trade?
I would have executed at the low, and if I didn't take trades this morning, I'd be executing right now.
Yeah, but the 15 hasn't got top wick, down wick.
It just entered.
Yeah, but the 30-minute is still open.
Yeah, but it could just reverse.
Man, Carlos, when you say but...
Yeah, I know.
But...
yeah.
Man, there've been so many times you've had great analysis. At the end, you'd say but... and I'm like, oh man, why?
Yeah, I agree.
Because like, look, okay, so the 30-minute is still open, right? So 15 minutes is left for the 30-minute to close. So if this 30-minute is going to continue going bearish, the second 15-minute candle shouldn't, like break the high of the previous one.
Yeah.
Right? Even if the 15-minute closes bullish, that would mean now the 30-minute is closing with the wick. Right? So you have a candle at resistance, candle is bearish, candle has a wick. So that would mean a better sell confirmation that the next 30 minutes should maybe retrace, but not go above the previous one and continue moving down to fill the wick and then, eventually down to 143.
If this 15-minute candle would had a lower wick, I will be all over it.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing that.
That's the only thing I'll be not concerned about, but just maybe consider it a little bit. But it makes sense. It shouldn't exceed the top, should it? So if it's going to keep going.
But.
So Monty, you're coming to Miami now.
Yeah, bro. I'm all booked up.
Nice.
What day are you going, Monty?
I'm going on the 18th till the 24th. I'm going for a long trip because it's going to take me a while to,
18th off? Which month?
March, man. 18th March till the 24th. Because I know it's going to take me 2 days to recover from my flight.
Nice. We'll see you there.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk a few more people into it. So I think if Kevin might join us. There's a couple of others that might come. Yeah, it should be good fun, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Oh, man. How can you even see candles here? This is wrong.
Oh, yeah. So cool.
This is really wrong, man. Like from 1559 to 15. Like I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's like I mean I don't even want to say anything. It's right. There you go. You can just
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
I've used that a lot recently. There's nothing else you can say.
Yeah, like you can't see the fucking candles here, man. Like if you zoom in and look at candles like this, you'll see more information. Honest to God, this is way more information than this over here. I mean, I just don't understand. You have to look at candles like this. If this candle breaks the low of the previous one, and there's room here to fall, then gold is gonna drop.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm talking Nick into coming as well.
Oh.
So Nick's coming.
Who? Nick Burner. Nick Burner lives there, man.
No, Mel. No, it's in the chat.
Oh. Oh, Nick Melvin.
Flights are cheap, man, on that dates.
Yeah, that's why I did. If I did it over the weekend, it'd be a lot more expensive. So if I go and stay for longer, you know, it's cheaper for the flights for some reason. I just have to pay a few extra quid for hotel or whatever.
And Miami was amazing.
I'm crashing at Kerwin's house anyway. I'm going to go around and have some tomahawks. He don't know yet.
He doesn't know yet.
No, I'm coming.
Saying all that.
Now go see Burner and yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kick this person here. He keeps sending the same chart.
Burner has the best weed in Miami.
Oh. Securing profits here, ideal target over here. Only thing I'm unsure is where to put stop loss if current candle creates no upper wick. Well, the stop is going to be above the previous candle, right? I mean, if this 30-minute now, you see it's coming down. It has no top wick. The 15-minute also bearish. This means there was not enough bullish momentum for the candle to even make a top wick. That's what this candle means now. Would you stay out of that range on gold even if it creates a bullish candle on support? Yes, because I would want to see a break above this minor resistance to be in a very, very safe spot to go up. You know, and the same thing goes for sells. Maybe down till here would be okay. But I would need the support to break to be in a safe spot to go down. Because the thing is, if I take a sell now, and if I get stopped out, someone's going to turn around and say, hey man, why'd you take a sell as support? You know, but if I take a sell after it breaks support, with a stop loss up over here somewhere, and if it goes up, then I could say, well, you know, it broke support, I took the trade, and maybe the probability wasn't in my favor. That's it.
What's your orange line on there, Rakeel? What was that for?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was from
like 4 hours.
Yeah,
support?
Yeah, that's a 4-hour support.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, okay, I'm on the same page.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour support.
But Chris,
yes.
on Miami, who's paying for the drinks? Rakeel?
Yeah, you're all welcome, man. Come on down.
Nah, kidding.
Get ready for no sleep though.
Oh, I'm fine.
I'm in for that. I'm in for that.
Literally no sleep.
I reckon I can outdo you with no sleep.
No sleep.
I'm good at that one.
Every day.
Man, I remember we do the whole class. We'd go out. This one night I got back at 4. I don't know what time they got back, and then at 8 we were awake to do the next day.
Yeah, I think I could deal with the no sleep bit. I'll kill you all at that for sure. But
Fuck.
Add the drinks to it. I don't know whether I'll wake up in the morning.
Man, I was gonna say the no sleep part is fine. It's the drinking.
Yeah, drinking.
And then waking up.
I went to the class, and Ted messages me at like 8:30 in the morning. Oh, we're just leaving the club. I'm like, what? Yeah.
That was really good fun. I'm sure it'll be an experience.
Yeah, they went hard.
I'll plan on a couple of decent nights for sure.
Alright, what's this? Oh, USD CAD daily. Yeah, instead of these arrows, if you zoom into the smaller time frames and if you identify a zone kind of deal right over here, this is a 4-hour range. It's ranging over here on the 4-hour. And then if you zoom in onto the 4-hour and you draw an arrow saying that, okay, well, if this zone breaks up, we're going to continue moving up to maybe this level here, right? Or if we break down, we'd be coming down to maybe this level here, right? But, I mean, and also if you look at your sell entry, I don't know if it's a sell stop or not, but I'll take it as a market order. Your sell is right at support. It shouldn't be at support, man. This is wrong. I'm sorry to say. You know, in life, things are either right or they are wrong. Just like a trade will either go up or go down. Yeah.
Okay, can you see in Zoom chat? I don't know if they're the right dates that I've just put. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Is that correct?
It is
2022?
March 20th till 22nd.
Yeah, cool. That's right.
Alright. Let's take a look at this chart here. Yeah, this chart makes no sense. This makes no sense at all. Man, why do people think that we are mind readers, you know? I'm sure someone sent this chart thinking, oh, Raja's just going to read my mind.
The thing is, why do they send charts with trend lines if we don't trade with trend lines?
Yeah, even if you're going to send a chart to trend line, just write something on it.
Yeah, need an explanation for sure.
At least write a trend line. Say trend line.
Okay, I'm gonna go to YouTube and kick some asses.
Did you say kick some asses? Alright, 2 minutes. 30-minute candle's about to close.
Yo, I was just looking at the chart, and I look out the window, and this house is on fire.
Oh!
What?
What?
Turn on your
man.
camera.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Oh, wow.
Wait, I don't know if it's on.
People are laughing in the background, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's see the
They're
fire.
taking selfies while they're
Yeah,
out, burning down on fire.
No way.
Fucking insane.
Oh, let's see.
I got pictures of it. Wait, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, man, share it. Rakeel,
Hey.
go to 15. If you don't mind. Please.
Yeah.
You see? So if you have taken the entry based on the 15, I would be on drawdown right now.
Yes. You'd be in drawdown right now.
So when you have no wick, it's better, in my opinion,
Yes.
for that 30 minutes to close.
Yeah, I did the same mistake last week, to be fair, and I was lucky. I took a buy based on the 15-minute close, and I went into drawdown. I was lucky. I was about 1 pip from stopping out, and it turned, to be fair, but it's always a risk.
Yeah, you know, maybe now the next 30 minutes going to fill that wick and go lower.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
But you'll be in drawdown then.
Do you guys prefer, say if the 30-minute closed as is, do you guys prefer to wait for a bit of a retrace?
No, in this case was because the 15 didn't have any down candle.
Yep. I'd enter and use the top.
Oh, if price breaks the zone, we are heading towards a 20 pip range. Price breaks support.
That is brightly
Yeah.
coloured.
Makes sense.
Man, there's so much stuff closing with no wicks because it's so slow. It's like all different charts I'm looking at. I'm like, man, loads of no wicks everywhere.
All right, so I took a sell here, right over here. Stop is above the previous candle, like around 7 pips. And TP is down to 143. Right here, I'm risking, I have a 2 lot open.
And did you just literally press one button then as well?
Yes.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, so I'm risking 10% of my profits from last night, basically.
Yeah, nice work.
Which time frames are you using to execute trades? Oh, the 30-minute time frame. Now, on the flip side, the only problem is that if this 30-minute candle breaks the high of the previous one, then that would make the 1 hour candle go bullish.
That's what I was looking at the 1 hour, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Just as a bit of a confirmation, a bit more strong. But it's still kind of, at the minute, it's creating like a resistance if it stayed where it is, so I think you're safe.
Yeah. So you gotta be mindful of that.
Mm-hmm. Same as where the 4 hour is as well.
Oh, gold also closed with no wick. You're right.
Yeah, I just like everything's closing without wicks today, man.
Yeah.
This morning was the same. So, oh, this could be a good set. Oh, no, it's not.
All right, what's this? CAD CHF. Price making higher low. Yeah, I mean, it could go up. 30. Oh, this is a 1 hour chart.
I'd want to enter above that zone.
Yeah. Yeah, once it breaks over here, then yeah, you're right. It can continue moving up. So, you know, with this GJ trade, you have to think about the probabilities, right? What's the probability of it coming down then going up? So in my head, I'm thinking about the fact that, okay, we're at resistance, 30-minute candle closed at resistance with no top wick, so there's no bullish momentum in this candle. It closed with the wick to the bottom side. So in that case, I think there's a high probability for it to continue moving down to fill this wick than for it to continue going up. So that's why I executed here. So once it comes down and fills the wick, I'm gonna secure profits, and I'm gonna let the rest.
Yeah, that's my first take profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it don't matter what happens then. You're done.
So you don't care that the risk reward is less than 1-to-1 when the first TP is at the wick?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not looking forward to getting a 1-to-1 risk reward with also a risk of going in a drawdown, you know, after going into profits. So even if it comes down to fill this wick, because like when you're looking at, like, let's say a 30-minute wick fill, right? So 30-minute wick fill is going to be a minor support on the 15-minute or the 5-minute.
I'll make it like 1-to-2 risk reward. 1-to-1.2. So it's better than 1-to-1, I think, to the wick. if that makes sense. I think it'd be fine.
Yeah. Well,
And in this case, we have a 1-to-1. Sorry, Ricky.
Yeah. Well, we can hope for the best and plan for the worst.
If not, you know what you're risking, so it's sound.
Do you always wait for your TP and stop loss to get hit? I think most times I exit earlier than it hits my stop loss.
Yeah, that's been massive help over the last 3 months for me, paying attention to that.
Yeah, it's all about when candles break the highs or the lows. Like right here, you can have a stop above right over here, you know, but then again, if this 30-minute candle breaks the high, then there's a higher chance it's going to continue moving higher. So why not just exit once the high is broken?
Rakeel, broken as in like closing above or just like passing with a wick?
I would say passing with a wick. Like in my experience, I've been stopped out based on that a lot. So.
Got it.
I mean, if you do it that way and you're only saving yourself, like even if it's only like 1 or 2 pips than hitting your SL, then add that up over a year, man. It makes a big difference.
Yeah, I do it most of the time. It's just so hard letting go of that trade.
Yeah. You got to be controlled. If you know it's going wrong, it's going wrong. That's it. Just
100%.
face up to the facts, get it done.
Man, the worst thing I used to do was that if my entry would hit stop loss, I would just take the opposite trade.
Yeah.
That was the worst. Like
It's revenge trading.
Yeah, like let's say if this hits my stop loss, if this was like 3 years ago, I'd automatically take a buy.
Yep.
I'd be like, oh shit, okay, it's a buy, I'll take a buy, and then that buy would go and draw down.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
Yeah.
Then you get in a thing where it's like, man, how do they know I'm doing this? Because you just keep. So how do they must know?
I got in some gold cells based on the 30-minute.
Gold.
Yeah.
Oh, closing below.
Yeah, we're closing below. I mean, you know.
Where are you targeting? Like 57 or not that far?
I'm targeting. I'm happy even with the 59, or maybe, you know, a little bit deeper, because I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the perfect target would be for me 58.50. So.
Oh, I see. If you're looking on 15, you can see it well. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Let's see.
Ooh, someone said 144.55. Let's take a look here.
44. That's where I was thinking.
$144.55. God damn, that is far, far away.
Especially with no volume. Maybe by the end of the week.
That is far, far away. I think first target should be 143.700. Like if you're looking for buys on GJ. This should be the first cautious target.
Yeah, that's also below daily resistance, so makes sense.
Yeah, you know what, man? I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna close this area right over here, and I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'll close it like 4 pip drawdown here.
Why'd you close?
Because the 15 minutes still bullish. 15 minutes about to close in like 4 minutes. So, you know, just yeah, yeah, like yeah, like I wanted to go. I wanted it to go bearish so that the next one can break this 143, 100 and continue going bearish.
No, I think it's a safe option. The way the 15 started to form. When you start looking on the higher time frame, everything's kind of getting to a point where it could flip now, like the 1 hour. Could flip 4 hours bullish, 30 minutes bullish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sensible, man.
Plus also the 4 hour here broke the high of the previous 4 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing that was turning me down a bit.
Yeah.
So when they're all kind of starting to, especially like if you look at the hour now, it looks like it's got a good chance to flip and fill the previous hour wick. But
yeah,
just wanna.
So rather than hoping, it's better to just be like, okay, you know what? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna exit.
Yep.
Exit.
Yeah, we know hopes and dreams don't work, man.
What's this, Raja? You're too paranoid. Believe in your analysis. No, I made good profits. I'm okay. So I'm just. It's not about being. It's about being vigilant. You know, I'm very, very vigilant when I have positions open in the market.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be very vigilant of what's happening.
That's being fluid.
I've seen a lot of people get frustrated because they have to wait. The waiting.
You won $1 million.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice, congrats.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, you deserve it, rakeel. You're a lucky man.
Yeah, I won $1 million, man. So excited. Gonna give it to a fund manager, man. Yeah. Oh, what's this? GJ, 1 minute. Waiting for break of uptrend on the 1 minute. Yeah, you know what? If this area breaks here, it's going to continue down. So you may be right. May have exited early, but you know, if this 15-minute closes bearish, you have a good chance for it to continue down.
Like I said before, if it kind of 30-minute ends up like a nothing candle, you kind of disregard it as well.
Yes.
Raja, I would say for me, I don't even know if this is something that would make sense, but if the 15-minute had closed back into the range, kind of looking like it would be a fake out, that's when I would have taken out.
I would have
cut the trade early.
Oh, okay.
I'm still on sells. I'm still confident it's going down.
Oh, nice.
See what happens.
Yeah, see, now the 15 minutes closing like a rejection. So, the 30 minute is still open. Now, if this 15-minute closes like this, then the high it has created at 143.194, you can then say, okay, that's the 30-minute candle high, 143.194. And the rest half of the 30-minute can continue down for sells. I just looked at my history and then I just looked at the way candle was forming. So in my head, it just didn't make sense to, take a third trade. Oh, someone is saying sell gold. Man, gold needs to break the support for a sell.
I had sales, but I closed it at break even because the 15-minute closed above the resistance, above support.
Wow, GJ just did like a like a double-sided dildo. I think I'm gonna go into sales now. If this current 15-minute candle doesn't break the previous high of the bearish one,
Well, you consider selling even if it's bullish, dude, or does that not matter for you?
no, it's just the closing for matters.
Okay.
Like if the body doesn't close,
Well, I'm going to help you out, so I'm going to go make liquidity, so I will be back.
So 61.42, and this is the high from the other day, and if it breaks, goes back to this level, there's a lot of room up to that next level on a 4-hour chart.
If you pay attention, GJ rejected previous 4-hour close with 30-minute flip it, should go down nicely before going back up. Yep, but if you also pay attention that the way this candle is about to close, that there are no confirmations for sells. You know, so if you're still in, stops are here, waiting for this candle to close. I bought UJ and now it's ranging. Well, it's a US holiday, man. And UJ is a pair with the least amount of volume. So, of course, it's going to range. Can you check a chart for me? No, you need to send a chart. You need to watch the... Hey, listen, if you guys are new on the stream, you need to watch the video in the description. Once you watch the video in the description, you will know how to send a chart. Because when people send charts, it makes me happy. Then, you know, we can analyze the charts together. Question regarding magic keys. While it is Windows only, would it connect to a Windows PC on a VPS via remote desktop on a MacBook? Man, I have no idea. One thing is, it's Windows only. I don't have a MacBook. I don't know what a VPS via remote desktop is. No idea. Raja, do you still trade if the market is sideways? No. And the reason I exited the GJ sell was because the 15-minute was bullish, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not confident in this trade anymore, so I exited the trade. I exited the trade knowing that it can fall. You know, it can go down. But I exited also knowing that it can go up, you know, so I wasn't confident enough to hold the trade. So I closed.
Just no volume.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, if you guys want to get good in trading, or if you want to become a better human being, you need to buy a Windows computer, man. Trust me. Trust me on that. Windows computer is going to save a lot of problems for you. Man, better yet, if you have a MacBook, you can sell that and buy 2 Windows computers and gift one to your girlfriend or a wife or whoever, you know? I mean, they'll be happy.
You can run Windows on Mac.
Oh, yeah.
What's through parallels, but it won't work as well as having a native Windows PC.
It's like a virtual software, right? Like what you have to run.
Yeah, like virtual box or virtual. Yeah.
Oh, yes, parallels. It's called parallels.
Yep.
Look at this chart, please. Well, if you send a chart, you'll be able to look at it. Man, I really feel bad for people trying to trade UJ. I mean, there's no volume. Even this next range is... How far is this range? How far is it? It's like 7 pips, man. 6 pips. Come on. Come on, man. It's 6 pips, man. You know, if someone trades this range and someone says, oh, he only caught 6 pips. He should have caught 20 pips. But that's above the resistance. You know, it's impossible. Oh, GG's.
Here we go, GG.
Yeah, GG's moving now.
Just give me a fucking weak film.
Oh, you're still in it?
Yeah, broski. I'm still in it.
Nice.
I re-entered on the 15-minute close, to be honest.
Perfect. Ooh, someone sent a chart. Oh, someone sent the wrong chart.
Raja, if this current 30-minute kind of closes bearish on GG, is that a confirmation for a sell?
That would be a good confirmation for a sell, yes.
Okay. Yeah, we have 5 minutes more.
Yeah, because this was bearish, this closes bearish, then that would mean it has more room to go down to this wick over here.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and the NY Open was NY Holiday, so I don't know how that's going to affect the volume. But if it wasn't holiday, I would have anticipated the next 30 minutes as well to continue moving down with volume.
Okay.
What about if this gold 15-minute candle closes? Well, gold is ranging. Gold is ranging, my friend. Look. My friend. Gold is ranging. is there any specific criteria? Which charts do you look at? No, I just look at GJ and I look at gold. That's it. And sometimes GPCAD, but mostly it's GJ. So, you know, gold is like a ranging potato today, and yeah, gold is a ranging potato. Oh, people keep sending the wrong charts. Come on, man. Raja, you really won $1 million. I think that email was for you, not for me. You would have believed that, right? Oh, hey Dad, look, I won $1 million. All I gotta do is send them $1,000.
Yes, just send my credit card details. You're good.
Yeah, that's like Astro Effects. Hey guys, we'll give you a £50,000 account, but you need to send us 5,000 first. Come on. Man, you really gotta be, I don't know, either you gotta be really young to believe that, or you gotta be really stupid to believe that.
Yeah, analysing correctly for sure.
Risk to reward.
What do you think about correlation about gold and GJ? Well, Dimas, there's nothing to think about because they are correlated. Man, I think people should read a question twice when they ask it, or even 2 to 3 times.
Or Google it first.
Yeah, I mean, like some questions. What do you think about correlation about gold and JPY? They're correlated. What else is there to think about? Man.
I'm gonna send a chart. I didn't take a trade, but there's one I was looking at, but because it's low volume, I didn't take it.
Yeah.
What we're looking at now? We're back on.
Pound
You're right. Oh, okay. I just looked at that earlier. Well,
Yo.
The GJ 15 minute did a lower low than the pre 15, so
yeah,
that couldn't help us. Okay.
This 30-minute closed bullish, would you take your size off?
No, because right now it's closing bearish. Because bullish would mean, can it close bullish below 143.200, bullish above 143.200?
Close bullish below.
No. Oh, nice one, Kabal.
I didn't take it though.
Oh.
It was just what I was looking at. Just not confident in the volume at this point.
Yes.
no. Makes sense above that open gap and close from last week as well.
Yeah, there was still a gap that hadn't really been filled. So I was like,
I just looked at that earlier.
I'll have to do that at some point.
See, so now this is closing very, very nice. If someone's still in the trade, man, this is bearish. This is bearish.
Yeah, let's hope we can tank.
Ted sent a chart.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Ted sent a chart.
God damn.
No fucking way.
Oh, Oh, it's from YouTube, but it's.
Oh man.
Retesting buyers and breakouts, daily candle support, proven trend line, fib level, GJ 4-hour chart, 4-hour support. Yeah, I think the TP is very, very, very aggressive.
It's a little bit excessive.
Yeah, I'd like to see a point in this person's trade history if he has actually held the trade this long to kind of believe this TP.
Oh wow, gold moved hard.
Ooh.
God damn, I had cells on it.
DJ should learn, man.
That was your target.
that was my target, but oh well.
That's what it is, man.
Yep.
Why do all good Forex traders use an Android? It's the same thing you should ask, why do all good Forex traders use Windows computers? You know, all banks use Windows and institutions use Windows.
And how much is Microsoft though paying you now?
Man.
Yeah, this guy's always
Samsung stopped.
Yeah.
Man. Honestly, fam, gold moved like 9 pips from support.
Jeez, people are fucking stupid.
Morning, Ted.
They just popped that.
Good morning, Ted.
Just moved 8 pips. That's not a move on gold.
Yeah, we were talking about how there's less volume in it as well today.
Yeah.
It's not really like a bank holiday. It's Martin Luther King holiday.
That's a grab to kill people. I think that's a grab to kill people.
The exchange isn't open, is it?
I think banks are open until a certain time.
Yeah, but the exchange isn't open.
The exchange is not open.
Alright, so then it's a bank holiday.
Yeah.
If gold flipped bullish in this candle, it will be best. I don't even know why someone's trying to trade gold on the US holiday.
That's a nice range on GJ.
Yeah.
30 pips.
The only reason why gold shouldn't be traded because the ranges aren't big enough. You know, normally if you look at gold, let's take a look at gold when there is volume, right? So let's look at gold right over here. So right over here, you see this candle. This was 25 pips, the 30-minute candle. But if you look at gold over here, the 30-minute candle, they are what? Hardly 15 pips. You know, it's 10 pips. So there's no volume.
Yeah, just look at the last 5 hours.
Yeah.
5-hour candles just have gone nowhere.
Yeah, no volume, man.
No, I won't touch gold until we hit above 1562.
Yay! Yeah, man. That's the one.
I'm on a GJ so.
Nice. Yeah, GG should continue down to at least 143.
Okay, so I set up my stop loss above the previous 15-minute, which is about the same one as the previous one. So I should continue down, and my range TP will be at 142,800. If not, I'll close earlier. And here's my chart.
How many pips do you usually go on break even? Well, usually when, like, when I see that price is approaching an area where there could be some sort of a support or resistance, I would put my stops at break even. See this 30-minute here, it rejected this price here at 143.087. This one here came down to this area and it rejected it. So, coming down, if I was still in this trade over here, I'd be putting my stops at break even. Oh, wow. Gold did a full retracement.
Yeah, that could give you some room for... Go on, Ted, you say it.
Yeah, now it's going to move.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. So that's the grab I would have said, personally, which I was looking for earlier, to potentially push through the next zone. But have to wait and see. I didn't know if that had happened today, being the volume, but I thought we may get something similar in London, but it's very slow.
Yeah, I don't trust sells for gold yet. I need a better confirmation.
Yeah.
But I think 1562 is a heavy resistance I have. So I'll wait for it to break above that. But I think we'll probably get that maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, because that on the sorry, I was going to say that on the 4 hour now is very strong. I would say that's like a very strong level.
Yeah, I mean we can. I'm thinking 1562, 1563, all the way up into 1569, and then eventually 1579.
You're obviously listening to my stream earlier.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, but that's been mapped. I basically mapped that out last Monday.
Okay, yeah.
My options were only to take buys above 62 and a bit. Although there was options at like 1540 last Monday, which is some people took, to be fair, some people still held, but which is that's a cracking trade. But I was waiting to get above 62 myself, and then I thought, looking at the 4 hour and the 1 hour, I thought low 70s were good potential. Whether it will go in one, I'm not so sure, but there's not much to stop it, to be fair.
Yeah, I think so too. I just want to see how the weekly candle sets up first. There was massive rejection the last 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
So I think this third week we get the push up. So.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was basing on. Plus, because last week we didn't have a weekly top wick, and I was waiting for that to happen. I think we get it now. It's the same as what you were saying last week about how it's kind of progressing to pull back into the previous zones, then push up like gold moves. And you can see it happening.
If you look on the weekly and you look to the left, we were just tapping into those zones that we're leaving right now. So I assume that we should push all the way back up to 15. I would say almost 1580, 1590.
Yeah, it makes good sense.
Ted, you sound like you've been partying hard. No, I haven't been partying hard at all. I just didn't wake up today because it was a holiday and I know there wouldn't be anything happening. I planned my sleep around banking holidays.
I never thought about that before. That does make sense, yeah. How's the snow over your way, guys? Is it still nasty?
Yeah, it was okay. It was a lot of snow. I got stuck out on the weekend. I was away from the city, so I got home yesterday, and it was a mess. But it's all good.
I see some new stuff. This looks real bad in some places.
Yeah, further east.
Ah, makes sense.
Can you check the chart? Well, you need to post the chart first for us to check it. Man, oh man, oh man. I think these chart issues will remain with us forever. Well, so much for the GGSLs over here.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Yeah,
Made.
it broke the high, and that's it.
I closed as soon as it broke the high.
Yeah, it's just gonna pump up.
Yeah.
Take buys, take buys.
I took buys earlier, man. Stick with your bias, man.
Yep.
$226, $126.
What was that? Your bank details?
People always asking me, yo, how is it owning a supercar? Well, bitches like to write their numbers sometimes, and then sometimes they disappear. Yo. Oh well.
Man, sometimes I wonder what would the UK do if they got as much snow as we did. Man, they'd be like massive
Did you
shutdown.
not see? Did you not see the picture I sent yesterday with my car?
Oh yeah.
That's it, man. That's the end of the world over here.
Wow.
That's like half a centimetre of ice, and it's like the end of the world, man. Yeah, if we had that type of snow, dude, we'd be, you know, our economy would go out the window. It's just not prepared for that type of stuff.
Yeah, things are just gonna shut down.
Man, you know, like trains and stuff, they like stop working when it's like leaves and shit on the line.
Oh,
It's
really?
like, yeah, man, it's like shit.
Leaves.
Yeah, like leaves and little twigs and stuff because it's been windy. They're like, oh no, we're not gonna. Trains are gonna stop working now.
Yeah, literally one day I was coming back from work and they were like, trains cancelled because there was too much wind.
Yeah, it's just
like,
this country's so.
How is that possible?
Wow.
That's some girly shit.
It is, man. And the thing is, it's like people. I mean, there's no rule to have winter tires and stuff, like here. But the thing is, when it snows, people still go out and they just get stuck, and they're like, "Well, have I got stuck?" It's, oh my god, really? Come on now. But we don't get that much snow.
Yeah, winter tires isn't a thing here.
Not really, no. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, I'd have no idea what to do if we had. I'd just stay in the house if we had that type of snow. I think.
When you say better confirmation on gold, what do you actually mean by better confirmation? Breakout. Breakout of this resistance here.
There's a chart in the chat, Rakeel. Zoom.
Oh. Why aren't these people sending the same code in the YouTube chat?
I think it is. I think you missed it. I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the same chart I sent earlier.
Oh.
On GJ. Yeah, makes sense. It should continue up now. It broke the high of the previous one, so that one becomes a booby trap, Ken.
It'd be cool to feel that level to the left at about 400. That'd be pretty smart. That might be a bit.
No, that's the wrong chart, Rakeel.
Oh.
Check the next one. I give you.
Oh. Yeah, looks good, but the TP is very aggressive. TP is rather aggressive, mate.
Yeah, everyone has these deep take profit points. Like,
it's a golden egg, though. You gotta go for the golden egg, surely. That's what you're talking
I want to see people that do one of these charts and then come back like 2 weeks later and show me the actual finish of the trade.
Yep.
That's just because I don't know if people are holding trades for like a week or 2 weeks.
Oh no! Oh no, I can't.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, there's so many chances with this GJ over the last, 4 or 5 months. But it's like, no, that's it. Bottled it. Take it away.
And it's also Monday, so you don't really have to worry too much. You're not gonna miss really anything on a Monday.
No, it's information day.
Yeah.
That's a nice cup of coffee.
Yeah, man. Go get the coffee down, man.
Ooh, another chart. Big break incoming. Yes. Big break incoming. I think a better analysis would be like, if someone was to write something like, if this would happen, this is where my stop is going to be, this is where my take profit is going to be, does that make sense? That would be a better chart to send. Rather than just drawing lines and being, oh yeah, price is going to go here and here. I mean, that's easy to do, man. Trust me, my 2-year-old can do that. But what's challenging is where you're going to put your stops or take profits.
I'm not expecting big moves today. It's a holiday in the US.
Yeah, me either. Maybe by London close, you might see a push on the pound pairs, but other than that, it was pretty quiet.
I'll be interested to see how the yen rates go overnight, and then what it'll be like for tomorrow. And that's about it.
I mean, gold is holding support on the hourly, so we should probably hit 1562. If you're trading gold, it just seems like it's really holding that support there, unless this hour candle rips right back down.
It looks good on 15 with like a drop to collect orders.
Yeah, gold looks good.
That hour is, like I said, whether that's actually just lack of volume or if that's holding support because of, it's actually support if it's just really got nothing going on.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
But in gold, I want to see this 30-minute candle closing bullish. And maybe above piece in the 1561, something like that. Because the 30 minutes leaving nice wick at the bottom. So If we tap 1562, chances are we're gonna break that small resistance 1562, 61. I'm sorry. Let's go, Gold. Let's push this 10 minutes.
It'd be nice to clear the 1 hour wicks first, I think.
I don't know if Ted already said this, but once we break 1560, yeah, 1560.78, something like that, we're heading all the way up.
Yeah, I was looking at Chris and I were talking about 1562 above there.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little clearer.
I think we mapped this out last Monday. I think you were there as well, weren't you, dude? We were talking about this last Monday, above 62. And then there's plenty of room above. That's what I mean, there's no rush now.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to see this 4 hour flip bullish, so that'd be a pretty nice sign. It's kind of like watching paint dry right now.
What would make the Forex market cease to exist? Well...
I answered that one.
Oh. What was the answer?
Life-ending asteroids.
Yeah.
Nuclear fallout. I don't know. Think some more.
Yeah, nuclear fallout. Rise of the Christ.
Why do people worry about that?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
It's important, Ted. What do you mean?
We've obviously missed it.
Yeah, like I'm just confused. Like that was never a thing that went through my head of, is the Forex market going to stop?
Yeah, just get on with it. That's it.
Get on with it, mate.
Get on with it, mate. If you think it's going to stop, make the most of it now. I can't see it happening though, can you?
But I mean, just logically speaking, do people understand what the Forex market's meant to do? Like, I think that's the bigger question: is do people understand what Forex actually is? It's not just the market; it's actually commerce and trade and governments using money. Like, it's not just because we click buy and sell.
It's everything. Yeah.
It's everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a game platform put on us. Most are just playing a game. It's not real.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there was a good comment here. People ask questions just because they want to avoid putting in other work in other areas. Yeah.
Like they asked us, when is the next update from administrator? Is it gonna happen?
Yeah. I just always have a good laugh. You should create a video of the history of the monetary policy. Well, you can probably Google that and you'll probably find the video. 100 to 1 leverage is good. 100 to 1 leverage is great.
Actually, do you what do you guys use? Do you use more than that, or is that are you around that?
I'm at 100 to 1.
Okay.
Trump wants to ban Forex.
I just read that. How would that benefit him?
Yeah.
I'm sure he makes a lot of money somehow. What would I remember? I've missed that. This is obviously something to do with my age.
Alright guys, gold is looking nice towards the 830.
What?
Gold is looking good. About 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. GJ should continue to push up.
EJ looks like it's going to push down.
Yeah, I was looking at EJ earlier actually.
EJ.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
really
hoping
like
GJ kills it. Are you not?
I don't really like GJ now. 4 buys still.
I've been in buys for a little while to be honest. But it's just ranged, it's not really on the belt. I was in at 80, 180. Where is it? It's only like
And
4
now
or 5
look
bits.
at gold. Gold is looking good.
You could have potentially played that after 5 minutes, but it's whether you're going to have enough risk reward. I don't know. I wouldn't have wanted to try and get past 60.8. Well, it'd be nice to, but that would have been like your target, in my opinion. But.
So, you know, gold is heading up. Yeah, I like the 30-minute closing on gold. Trust. When we break that small resistance, bro, we're heading all the way up.
Yeah, bro.
At least $4. I'd be happy with $4. I'm not expecting $20 today.
I'll send you $4 a month, Graham.
Nice, that's some
No,
nice.
come on, man. $4 in gold. It's gonna be like $200 on me.
This is some nasty 15-minute range, though.
Oh, someone sent a chart. And GJ is still bearish. Well, for your bearish bias to play out, I think it needs to break below this area here, 143.083.
5 minutes.
Oh, this is a 5-minute chart.
Yeah, man.
I've been aggressive on my trading account for the past 2 months and everything seems to be moving pretty well, but I'm scared I might run out of luck. What's your advice? I think you need to look at the trades you've taken and you need to see if there were any similarities between those trades. If there was similarity between those trades, then that means you're on the right path, and all you gotta be vigilant about is that you should take the same trades. The only thing that's gonna really hinder your progress is over trading and over risking.
Yeah, man. Replicate good things.
Holy, what's this?
Wow. A lot of information.
Break of previous high. TP1 1561. Yeah, I think if it breaks above 1560, 50 or 60, then it should continue moving up. Someone sent me a chart earlier that this candle here, the 30-minute, is going to flip bullish because the previous one closed bullish.
That's what I'm hoping.
2020 is the year of smartness.
Of the rat.
Yeah, oh yeah, this was a chart here. Price created a high. Price created a low. With volume, I believe price will come to resistance. Yes. That was the initial bias when we came on the charts this morning.
This guy's bust out that little 15 minutes, eh?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. It's bust out. What? Millions of pips.
Oh, someone's got a buy stop at 1568.50. Oh, 1560.80. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, got activated. Got activated. Now it has a high chance to continue bullish. If no bullish, then a whole lot of bollocks. Oh, this is dangerous over here, man. So you're taking a sell based on the fact that it got rejected before. You're taking a sell at this level here, and you already have a stop loss. Man, this is dangerous. You shouldn't do it like this. Your stop loss is based on the candle rejections, not on what you anticipate. You know?
What you can see.
Yeah, exactly.
Is anybody on gold buys?
Yeah.
because trust.
Yeah, some people are in gold buys.
I'm waiting for it to break above 1562. I got a buy stop above there.
Oh,
Very sensible.
Yeah, I mean, it should go up to 1562 right now. We talked about that earlier. That rejection on the 15-minute, that should give us the catalyst that we need to get up to 1562 up into that zone. So I think if people are in gold buys, you're in good.
Would you be looking for it to get 62 and above and create support before?
Yes.
You just said about buys. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have a buy stop there in case we just start to rally hard and we go to like 1565 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Based on the 4-hour time frame and based on the daily, the daily just taking off.
Yep.
So I think that was the only reason why. I'll watch it as it comes close to 1561. I'll see what we're doing around there, and then I'll adjust if my buy stop is valid still or if not. I just put it there just for the sake of the fact that I like a position above 1562, but it has to make sense. Like I have to see rejection around 1561 for us to continue there.
That's what I was kind of getting at. Just I didn't understand because for me, I sometimes if I did that now with a buy side, it kind of concerns me. Sometimes I might catch it because I'd expect some kind of rejection there.
Yeah, because sometimes what happens is gold will just fly right through that zone. So if it does, I want to be able to catch it with no drawdown.
Yeah, makes sense.
But as we get closer, I have an alert set up at 1561.70. So as we get closer to there, I'll take a look and see how the charts are forming. And if it doesn't make sense, I'll pull the buy stop.
Yeah, big time. Cheers, dude. Because I've waited a week, you see, I don't want to miss it. That's why I'm. So I've had this plan for ages, and I'm like, okay, right. If I do this, this, and this, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
but
I mean, if people got in at 1559, I mean, I think they're okay because it'll range in that area a little bit and then break out. But I like the fact that we had that massive rejection on the weekly last week.
Yeah.
And now this weekly's starting to go a little bullish, so we should tap into that weekly zone.
Here's what I'm waiting on. GJ. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. For sells, there is a better scenario with at least 14 between levels. For buys, yeah, this makes sense. This does actually make sense. We're in a very, very deep, we're in a very heavy range though, so you got to keep that in mind too. But just by looking at it, I think buys make much more sense than sells.
Mm-hmm. Especially now you're looking at 4 hours, if we can get above that kind of 300 level, I think that would be pretty good.
Alright, guys, I gotta get going. You guys have an awesome day, alright?
Alright, man. Take care.
Man. You do.
What's your win rate and risk reward? I think most times my risk reward is 1-to-1. My win rate is around, like, I say 75 to 80%. It all came down to, like, looking at the charts at the same time every day for the last 2.5 years diligently, and just after a while things just start to make sense. Like, it won't happen in a week or a month. It takes like 4 or 5 months to really train your eyes to the movements of the charts at a particular time. I think biggest problem that people have is that they'll look at the chart in the morning and then they'll look at the chart in the afternoon expecting the same moves to happen in the afternoon, not realizing that there's less volume in the afternoon. Or they'll try to trade something like GBP/USD in the morning and then they'll try to trade GBP/USD in Asian session, not knowing that like both currencies are closed at that time.
On top of that too, what people don't realize is a lot of times we have the push that finishes, in the morning. You have a push throughout the North American session in the morning, and they've reached the high for the day, and then for the rest of the day we're pulling back to exit those positions, only to start those positions again, the next day. A lot of people don't understand the flow of the market. Like, when you look at certain points in certain time periods in the day, they don't realize that sometimes that is going to be the highest point for this market session. And that doesn't mean that now we're going down. It just means it's pulling back to start again for the next market session tomorrow. I think people make those very, very elementary mistakes where gold will fly right now, say to 1561 or whatever it'll be till the afternoon, and then it'll pull back in, and then people think it's a sell, and all that's happening is the daily candle is just pulling back to start the next daily candle the next day. And people make those mistakes all the time, and I don't understand how they don't see them, but that's just...
Again, I think that's just experience and maybe a bit of back testing and stuff to grab that.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't do that. A lot of people don't look at the charts as a whole and look to see what's happening in the market. They trade every day, but then what they do is they don't put the pieces together and say, hey, I saw this pullback at this time. This is the reason why it's pulling back. And they don't create a story. They just keep coming to the markets and they don't anticipate why the markets are going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, all you have to do is just go through the charts. Like, you can close down your live charts and open up just regular charts from last week and just study every hour and just map out every hour and then start again the next day.
Yeah. So I've been trying to do that with the Asian lows, actually. That's something I've been looking at recently. Asian lows, so like New York Open, or pre-New York, actually. See how things work from there through London.
Zoom chat with muted mic.
Oh, gold analysis. What's this possible entry point? This area. Yeah, this looks good. Just gotta wait for a candle to close above this area. Over here. 202, 302.
If GJ could just take off right now, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think we're off to fill that previous weekly wick.
Yep.
I don't know if we got low enough. Would you say we got low enough bottom wick though to kind of push enough, if that makes sense?
Yeah, that buy was
GG's
perfect.
taking off.
Yeah, the 30-minute close bullish, wick down and
gone.
I had buys at 143 to 50.
I'm in at 182.
Oh, but you got nicer buys.
Yeah, I always get the nicer buys. I'm just stealth.
You don't say anything.
Look, bro, it's right there.
You don't say fucking shit.
I waited all bloody morning, to be fair.
I was thinking about giving you some hair, but
stop now.
my stop loss is at 143, 190, and my TP is gonna be at 750.
So I was basing mine off the 4 hour, to be fair. My entries were based on that.
I was looking at the 4 hour, that's why I took that back.
Yeah. So my entry was about where it flipped. Not where it flipped, sorry, where it exceeded the previous bearish candle, basically. Just watching how like the 1 hour was forming. That was it, really.
Why do you put TP within the zone sometimes? Well, because if this is a zone, you're looking left, you're like, okay, last night at Asian session, price rejected the zone. So what are the chances price can reject the zone again once price reaches this area, right? So that's why it's very important for me to put TPs within the zones, because those are areas where price can reject. And when there's less volume in the market, then there's a higher chance for those rejections to happen. Now, obviously price can break these zones, but so it's always good to be on the safe side, like knowing this is a zone, so it's better to maybe secure profit, put stops at break even, because you never know. Because you never know.
Hey, Rakeel,
hey.
Question. I think you guys already spoke about this before, but like, if there is a, let's say, opening of, let's say, Asian session or the pound session, right? Is there most likely going to be volume right before the opening and after the opening, as opposed to, let's say, during the session?
It depends, honestly.
Okay.
Right, so if you're looking at the London session, right? So if you look back at the candle, so now pre-London had a lot of volatility. There was volatility here, and there was a lot of volume coming down. But when the London opened had basically very, very low volume as compared to the pre-London, right? Okay. So from the way I look at it is that it depends. Like if there's going to be volume before the open, then there's probably not going to be enough volume at the open.
Okay, gotcha. So it kind of, I guess it depends on certain fundamental factors, then, right? Or it's just like, I wouldn't say just on a whim, because I know there's some factors behind why, there is, volume as opposed to no volume, right?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to, because honestly, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to back test this, and the only thing I'm really struggling is because some of the brokers I'm using, they have different time zones. I'm trying to pinpoint when they would do it. Like, you would say, let's say, I think 6 in the morning Eastern Standard Time would be on the 24-hour clock. I think 13, and I'm really struggling with that. So I'm trying to pinpoint the exact word. So that's why I'm asking the questions to put all the pieces together.
Yeah, I think what you need to look at is that the times in the market, right? Because the broker time doesn't matter at all. What really matters is the time in the market. Like if you're going to try to look for the volume around like NY Open, like around this time and by NYC Open, then yes, there will be volume, right? But what happens with volume is like you'll have volume like for the first, let's say you're looking at the 4-hour candle right now, right? So this is the close of the 4-hour candle. So you might see some volume with the 4-hour candle close, but then for the next 2 30-minute candles or like an hour or so, there might be no volume because like there was momentum, price moved up, then there's less volume, price is going to range, then the next time of the volume is going to come at London Open, so then there's going to be another push at London Open. Right. So you're looking at the market timings, and then you're deciding, okay, what time frames is there supposed to be volume in the market?
Oh, like say, like a 4 hour, an hour, or even 15 minutes or anything of the sort like that.
Yeah, but like at the same time, you're looking at there's pre-New York. If there's volume at pre-New York, there might be less volume at NY Open. If there's volume at NY Open, there's going to be like less volume, after an hour or so. Because like you gotta look at it this way, Ryan. Price is not always going to keep moving one way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I was saying, that's why I was trying to figure out the certain time zones, because they're not, because one thing I know with Vantage Forex, they go by, I think, the GMT plus 2. So they go by GMT plus an extra 2 hours. So that's what I was trying to figure out. So when you say pre-market open in New York, it's not the same as like say Eastern Standard Time. So that's what I was trying to figure out. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying here.
I don't know. What I think what you're saying, you're trying to make it a lot more complicated than it already is.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to back this to strategies. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a simpler way. I got to figure it out. So
the only thing I keep in mind is that if I'm going to look at this chart here, I'm going to look to see that, okay, so this was pre-London, right? There was volume in pre-London. Now, of course, when there's going to be London Open, price can't continue to fall, right? Like it has to consolidate.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, so it consolidated, and then there was volume again. So I look at the time. This time was around like after London Open and pre-New York, we had volume. Then after pre-New York, we had volume. Then price started to range till NY Open, right? Yeah. And now there's more volume till NY Open now. Right, okay. So I just look at that. I just look at the times where we are in the market times. I don't really care what the broker time is, because, man, broker time and the market, I mean, it doesn't correlate at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But so let me be more specific. I use the simulator, and that's what I do. When it comes to like using the actual live feed, I don't care about that because I have an idea where the time zones. Like when it comes to using the simulator, it's a whole different story. And I've seen your videos where you would say right now it is 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but when I look at the little window, it's where you execute the trades on the simulator. It says 13 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to line up, right? When it comes to the live feeds, it's a different story. But when it comes to like back testing and trying to find out what times it is, it's just like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, it's just really easy to remember. Like on this, like that's all based on how you're gonna remember those times.
Yeah, that's one thing I kind of struggle with though. So I have to write like a chart.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to write it down. Like 000 is 5 p.m. 1000 hours is 3 a.m. Eastern, and 13 is 6 a.m. Eastern, 17 is 10 a.m. Eastern.
Okay, so you pretty much memorize that.
Oh yeah, I've done it so many times. It's just like a snap. Yeah.
Okay, got you. All right, cool. All right, thanks.
Yeah, man. And UJ is at the same price as it was when we came on the stream. Nothing.
Now GJ.
I took GJ when it closed above this area.
Nice. On the 30 minute?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Check it over here.
On GJ.
30. I just made my loss back. That's it.
On GJ, what I'm worried about is this area right here. This candle closes above this.
Yeah, my first target was the wick fill.
If this candle closes above this, then we should be good and continue up.
I think you're right if the 4 hour closes about where we are now.
Yeah, right here.
Because the 4 hours above previous resistance.
Right, that's the current 4 hour resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So my next target will be 550, which is here. And then if I want to long it more, it will be 750.
550.
You're a bit too optimistic.
No,
yeah, but today it's not gonna happen.
I don't want to fight, so let me just.
I think
I'm not in the mixture.
So I'm just basing all mine off the 4 hour currently. I think 450 is not a bad area.
Yeah, 450, 500, around there.
If you get past that, I think you'll have a pretty steady level up to 600, yeah. But it's just going to be slow, man. It depends how it closes on the 4 hour, I think. And if we end up getting a 4 hour range where it just kind of stays between where it is now and it's low, because that could be the option. That'd be a bit shitty.
Current 50 minute, it had a big rejection to the top, so I don't know how it's not going to play out. So I'm going to wait for the next 15 and 9:15.
That's what I thought. If it closed where it is now and then it ends up kind of going down and ranging in that 4 hour.
Yeah, because I'm up literally 3 pips. And
yeah.
So you guys are looking for a close above 26, right? On the 4 hour.
Oh, I'm just holding one break even. I'm just gonna let this one go. If it stays above and keeps going, I'll be all right. If not, I'll just end up at break even. I'm just trying to get a decent trade to hold for a bit longer this week.
Yeah.
I should have took one earlier, but I missed my
All right.
Where Rakeel took his trade this morning would have been the ideal place for me to do that, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be 2 pips up regardless at the minute, but I should have probably entered this morning. Sorry, London.
Oh, someone sent me this document here.
What, $1 million?
This document. This is about South Africa time, Eastern time and London time.
Oh, definitely yes.
Max, sometimes I think that when words come into mouth, they just go from the brain to the tongue. Like they don't go through a processing channel where it needs to be processed before it comes
The CPU is not working properly.
CPU is not working. Yeah, you need more RAM.
They missed the brain, for sure.
No, you said the word African and you want $1 million. So first thing that came to my mind was scam.
One day, Mac is gonna look for everyone and he's gonna kill them.
One by one.
One by one.
He's gonna come to my house first.
No, definitely you're gonna be the first one down.
First one to
my house.
He's gonna be. I'm not gonna process this. Say bye.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna take your magic keys.
Say hello to my anxiety. Boom, 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 boom.
Man.
This ain't a rectification.
Rectification.
You know what? I'm gonna rectify all of your asses.
Yeah, man.
What would you say is the average pip range when markets are consolidating? Well, every time it's different, right? The reason they are consolidating right now is mostly because there's a US holiday and also because Prince Harry is leaving the Queen.
Oh my god.
That's not it, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, they're leaving. Look.
That's good one.
You're brainwashing people, man.
That's a good one. That actually like lowered my anxiety.
Oh wow, man, he's.
What do you guys see then? Because I don't see it like.
He is leaving, man. It's a leave of faith.
Yeah, that's it. He's just leaving to go.
He's going to Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so it seems. He's just going to go off and do his own thing. You know. That's
He's
it.
probably gonna go ahead and celebrate Martin Luther King Day. Chilling.
I mean, people see that in the paper and it's like a huge thing, but I don't really think it's.
Well,
Yeah, it's hard to say what it's going to do. I don't think it's going to do an awful lot, to be honest. It's still part of the family. But
well, I was talking to somebody and they said that him leaving won't really affect how much the public pays to the royal family.
Yeah, it's still say the same because they've got their own. They take money from the public, and they invest it in stuff to make their money. I think realistically, so it's not going to change. I think.
Well, maybe they're mad because Harry was trading Forex for them and now he's leaving. And they're like,
that's what he is. He's an account manager. He's done.
Yeah, no, mate. You can't leave, mate.
No retreat.
Your man's going on the IG next week with a couple of Lambos.
Yeah.
Nice beach somewhere. Although if he's coming over to you, playing in the snow.
It was bloody brilliant.
It's next week that's going to be the importance with the paper. Brexit starts again.
Oh, someone is pissed off here.
Oh.
MEZ5 TV, damn, I'm done. Sent my chart here more than 20 times and not pay attention. Well, MEZ5 TV, if you look at the video, the introduction video, you will know how to send a chart. Man, god damn. That's like going to a restaurant and not reading the rules.
There's no rules in a restaurant? What the fuck?
People are fucking stupid, man. Just so dumb. I mean, there's a video, it shows you how to send a chart. And you're getting mad that we're not looking at charts because you're not sending them properly? Come on, give me a fucking break, man. Man, if you can't analyze a simple video on how to send a chart, analyzing charts to find trades is going to get really, really hard for you. It's going to get really hard.
Imagine like going to a restaurant and you don't read the rules.
Yeah, just go to a restaurant and tell the lady, I want to eat, and don't read the menu. So they bring you shit to the plate. And then you're like, what the fuck? I didn't order shit. Well, you want something to eat? That's why you get served.
Yeah, I went to gym in Pakistan and I was working out and the guy comes to me and he says, hey, you can't wear any shoes inside. I was like, what? I'm like, why?
Oh, wow.
What if a weight falls on my foot? He's like, well, then you gotta hold it carefully, make sure it doesn't fall. I'm like, oh.
Can you sign this form?
What if you get fungi and you get nasty fungus?
Yeah, yeah, you know, and it's the same thing here. Like, you need to know how to send a chart. If you can't send a chart, then you can't trade. Simple.
Now you probably have like fungus in your toe.
Was that a religion thing, Rakeel?
No, it was just the rules because the gym gets.
Oh my god! Yeah, I thought it was a religion.
Yeah, I thought it was religious wise.
No. It was just one of the rules that we gotta keep this thing clean.
Because of the prayers outside, and this guy.
Yeah. There's a travel office here in Mississauga. I went there to book tickets, and all of them, they had their shoes outside. And I asked them, so you want me to leave my shoes outside? He's like, yeah, we'd really appreciate it if you did. I'm like, okay. So I just left my shoes outside. Yeah, see, like a lot, like people here, they don't see MEZ5 TV's chart in this chat.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Alright, he sent a chart. Someone sent a chart here.
Shit, current 30-minute candle on GJ is just rejecting good right now. So I think we should continue up.
Yeah, I can't open this chart.
Just be patient, man. I think it'll come.
Don't tell me what to do.
You should have listened and then when I did.
I'm on a roll today, boy.
My stop loss is your entry.
I even said last. Tired of rakeel. Rakeel's gonna. Oh my god, my first victim. I already know how to kill him. Rakeel, you're not a very nice guy. You think you're a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Nah, you're a pretty good guy. I gotta lie.
You too, Mac.
So now you're in love, Mac?
What did he say, BP?
You're a good
You're
guy
in love
too,
with
man.
Raja.
Oh, thank you. Kerwin, listen.
Bro, you love Raja. So what's the matter if you fell in love with Raja? That's fine, man. We're in
Respect you, man.
Listen,
Yeah,
Kerwin,
man.
listen,
Respect, much love.
because you're jealous eyes. Don't want some. don't because you don't get some love from me.
Well,
Doesn't
yeah,
mean I
at
don't
some
love
point,
you,
yeah.
bro. I still love you.
Okay.
I love everyone.
I feel better now.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Now go cook a tomahawk.
Well,
That I love.
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
I'm sorry.
I
Sorry,
am
coach.
cooking
Go ahead.
all right, I'm gonna head off here.
Oh, come on. For that? No, then I'm
Come on,
keep
man.
talking. Don't go, man.
Then I gotta go to the gym.
This guy Kerwin is addicted to trading now.
But I love you, man.
Never in my life seen him say like, "Oh yeah, let's stay."
All right, I'll make Kerwin the host.
Yeah, make
No.
him the host.
No. Make no. Go to the gym, man. Don't worry.
I'll be the host. I'll be the host.
You know, the
All right.
40% of the volume today
I'll be the host.
All right, I'll make Mac the host, and I just sent the Zoom link in the YouTube chat.
Oh my god.
So good luck.
Oh my god.
Let's see that, dude.
Oh shit! Do I gotta pay for that?
Yeah, $100.
You have to pay to run the stream.
What? Nah, I'm not paying $100.
Come on, man.
Pick
You're in
one by
front
one.
of 1,000 people. Now you're famous.
Come on, you're in charge.